Did you know the average person overspends by over $1,000 during the holiday season? That's like buying an extra round-trip plane ticket you never get to use. Or worse, adding months of financial stress to your life. What if I told you there's a way to keep the magic of the season without the financial hangover? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Soul Health, where we focus on building winning habits for your mental, physical, and financial well-being. The holidays are supposed to be a time of joy, connection, and celebration. But for many, they've also become a time of stress, overspending, and regret. If you're tired of starting every new year in a financial rut, today's video is for you. Stick with me as I share smart holiday spending tips that will not only save you money, but also let you enjoy the holidays without guilt or stress. Let's face it, holiday spending is tricky. Retailers know how to play on your emotions. Festive ads, catchy holiday jingles, and seemingly irresistible discounts are all designed to make you spend more. And if you're like most people, you might tell yourself, it's just once a year. But here's the problem. Those little purchases add up fast. By the time January rolls around, many people find themselves looking at credit card statements and wondering, how did I spend so much? But here's the thing. Holiday spending doesn't have to be chaotic. With some simple strategies, you can take control, stay on budget, and still have a magical season. So here's the million-dollar question. Is it possible to enjoy the holidays without overspending? Or is that just a pipe dream in today's consumer-driven world? Before diving into solutions, let's understand the root of holiday overspending. Have you ever noticed how the holidays can amplify certain emotions? The joy of the season can lead to impulsive buying, while guilt, especially for parents, pushes us to overspend on gifts we think will make our kids happy. Then there's social pressure. Elaborate gift exchanges, lavish parties, and perfectly decorated homes can make us feel like we need to keep up with others. This emotional spending often leads us to buy more than we planned, and unfortunately, regret it later. Recognizing these emotional triggers is the first step toward change. Here are some of the most common challenges. Impulse buying. Holiday sales create urgency. Flash sales, limited time offers, and the fear of missing out drive us to buy things we don't even need. Lack of a clear plan. Many people go into the holidays without a budget or a gift list. Without a plan, overspending is almost guaranteed. Relying on credit cards. It's tempting to swipe now and think about it later, but interest rates can make holiday debt last for months, or even years. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. But the good news is that with a few intentional changes, you can avoid these pitfalls. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter. Actionable tips to manage your holiday spending. Set a budget and stick to it. Start by calculating what you can realistically afford to spend without dipping into savings or racking up debt. This might mean scaling back compared to previous years, but that's okay. A helpful tip. Divide your budget into categories: gifts, travel, food, and decorations, and allocate a specific amount to each. Writing this down is key. It makes the budget real and easier to follow. Plan early and shop ahead. Waiting until the last minute is a surefire way to overspend. Early planning gives you the chance to hunt for deals, compare prices, and avoid the pressure of panic buying. For example, buying gift wrap and decorations during post-holiday sales can save you a lot the following year. Set boundaries with social media. Social media can make us feel like we're falling short. Seeing influencers or even friends sharing extravagant holiday celebrations can tempt us to overspend to keep up. Unfollow or mute accounts that trigger comparison, and remember, your holiday doesn't need to look perfect in order to feel perfect. DIY decorations. Holiday decor doesn't have to break the bank. Consider making your own decorations with your family. It can be a fun bonding activity, and you'll create unique sentimental pieces. Think homemade ornaments, wreaths, or even hand-painted holiday signs. Repurpose last year's supplies. Before buying new wrapping paper, bows, or cards, take inventory of what you already have. Many people forget they have plenty of holiday supplies stashed away. Using what you already own saves money and reduces waste. Make a thoughtful gift list. Think about the people you're buying for and set a spending limit for each person. But don't just list their names. Consider their interests and hobbies. This will help you find meaningful gifts within your budget. For instance, if someone loves cooking, a high-quality spice set might be more appreciated. Will the person remember the expensive gadget or the thoughtful gesture that made them feel loved and cost less than an expensive gadget? Give the gift of time. For those closest to you, consider offering your time instead of a material gift. Babysitting, home-cooked meals, or help with a project can mean more to someone than any store-bought item. Plus, it's a thoughtful way to show you care without spending a dime. Shop sales strategically. Sales are great, but only if they align with your plan. Before diving into Black Friday or Cyber Monday, research prices and make sure the deal is actually worth it. Pro tip: use price comparison tools or browser extensions to check if you're truly getting a bargain. Use cash or a debit card. Here's a simple hack: withdraw your holiday budget in cash. When the cash is gone, you're done shopping. This might seem old-fashioned, but it's a powerful way to avoid overspending. If cash isn't practical, stick to a debit card tied to your budget. Track every expense. Keep a running total of your spending. Apps like Mint or even a simple spreadsheet can make this easy. Seeing your numbers in real time helps you stay accountable and adjust if needed. Consider alternative gift ideas. Not every gift needs to come with a price tag. Homemade gifts like baked goods or photo albums can be just as meaningful. And experiences, like a hike, a game night, or a cooking class, often create memories that last longer than material items. Limit gift exchanges. If you have a large family or group of friends, suggest a Secret Santa or a White Elephant gift exchange. This way, everyone gets a gift without the financial strain of buying for multiple people. Think long-term. Instead of focusing on what looks impressive in the moment, think about what will matter a year from now. Will the person remember the expensive gadget or the thoughtful gesture that made them feel loved? Avoid store credit cards. Holiday promotions often tempt us with special discounts for opening a store credit card. While this might save you a little now, the high interest rates can cost you much more in the long run. Stick to your plan and avoid these traps, but take advantage of cashback rewards. If you plan to shop online, use credit cards or apps that offer cashback or rewards. This doesn't mean you should spend more. Only use this tip if it aligns with your preset budget. The holidays aren't about how much you spend, they're about how much you care. Think about your favorite holiday memories. Chances are they weren't about expensive gifts. They were about laughter, connection, and love. By focusing on what really matters, you can create a season that's meaningful without breaking the bank. It's not just about managing spending. It's about building habits that will serve you beyond the holiday season. Think of this as an opportunity to practice financial mindfulness. Every dollar you save or spend intentionally is a step toward greater financial freedom. So, just a few more tips before we go. Create a holiday savings account. Start planning now for next year by opening a separate savings account specifically for holiday expenses. Even small monthly contributions can alleviate financial stress when the season rolls around again. Include your family in budget discussions. Holiday budgeting isn't just your responsibility. It's a family effort. Talk openly with your partner and even your kids about the budget. For children, this can be a teachable moment about the value of money and prioritizing what matters most. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude can shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on what you can buy, focus on what you already have. Make a family tradition of sharing what you're grateful for during the holidays. It costs nothing but creates meaningful memories. The most impactful thing, though, is open communication with your loved ones. Set expectations early. For example, if money is tight, suggest skipping gifts altogether and focusing on a shared experience, like a potluck dinner or a movie night. You might be surprised at how much everyone appreciates this approach. At its core, the holiday season isn't about things. It's about people. By managing your spending wisely, you're not just protecting your wallet. You're protecting your peace of mind. The goal is to enjoy the season without financial stress. What about you? What are your favorite ways to save money during the holidays? Drop your tips in the comments below and let's start a conversation. This holiday season, let's focus on what truly matters: connection, gratitude, and joy. With a little planning and a lot of heart, you can have a season that's not just magical, but financially stress-free too. Happy holidays from all of us at Soul Health.